RESA TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, have been talking about homelessness here in St. Clair County, as this is National Hunger and Homeless Awareness Week across the country. And as we wrap up our week, bringing back the Homeless Youth Program Coordinator here at St. Clair County, RESA, Laura McDowel. And Laura, earlier this week you talked about the bus transportation and some of those other services, but what other things do you provide for the kids that you had the privilege of working with?
We provide, we're an advocacy. We are a liaison, a connection between the homeless families and services available in the county. Some other things that we can provide would be school supplies. We also have, through donations of service agencies, Payless shoe cards that if a student is in need and they need new school shoes, we can help out with that. We can help out with referrals to agencies such as Kids in Distress Services for clothing, the Salvation Army Thrift Store for also some clothing and some household items. So those are some of the other things that we can help provide. But also, we talked earlier about transportation. Through RESA, we are able to help if the children need to get to schools, public bus tickets if they need, occasionally gas cards or gas reimbursement that we are able to help families to drive their children to and from school until school bus transportation can be provided.
I mean, it's really important for those kids to have what other kids have when they go back to school every day, isn't it?
Absolutely. I would love to see all the children going to school with the appropriate and proper clothing, backpacks, school supplies, so they not only feel good about themselves, but the other kids in the classroom would also feel good about them too.
How can the community help what you're doing and help these families in need?
Well, they could donate to local service agencies. They could have a toiletry or a clothing donation. You could collect food and give it to the local food pantries. You could also donate your time to local food pantries or the other local service agencies.
And if someone knows of a family in need or knows someone who, for whatever reason, has become homeless, what do they do? Where do they turn to begin this process?
Well, if it's a school-age child, definitely notify the school principal, and then they can do the investigation. Either you could pass that on to the school counselor, or they can investigate themselves about the situation of the family and the children.
For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington. Dateline Schools is a production of St. Clair County RESA.